Hi everyone, and a very warm welcome to the Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures YouTube channel. And I hope that you are all keeping yourselves well and looking after yourselves. Now we've got some news in for you, and it's an update for all the different bus companies that's happened recently. And there's some great news and some bad news. First, we're going to start off with the good news. So, the good news is that there's been some slight updates to bus journeys under Diamond. So, the 002 service from Maryhill to Wheely Castle, the timetable is going to have a change, and the frequency reduction will be now to every 20 minutes. 4s and 4H, Walsall to Blackheath and Hayley Green. There's timetable changes on the route with the 4H service to Hayley Green and will be reduced to half hourly. The 4 will be extended to Blackheath. So will this soon mean, do you think this is going to be a start of the new partnership route with National Express? Who knows? And a combined frequency of the 4 and 4H will be up to every 10 minutes between Walsall and Blackheath. The number 10 service in Kidderminster to the Spennels. There's timetable improvements for commuters to provide better connections with the Birmingham train services. The 13's Maryhill to Halesowen. There are some minor timetable changes to the route. So there's going to be some minor timetable changes made to the route. And the good news about the 15 from Tamworth to Hurley. Now, as far as we know, Stagecoach are going to continue operating that service as the 15 on Sunday. But Diamond has saved the service and is going to have the route renumbered, the 76B, with timetable revision. So that's going to be good news. So at least Tamworth is going to keep Diamond going. So I'm really proud and pleased. However, the 16S, which is the Castle Bromwich to Kingsbury School, which is a closed service, the service is going to be withdrawn because the service is no longer viable at current passenger levels. The X16, sadly, Birmingham to Tamworth, is going to be withdrawn due to the route no longer being sustainable. However, the X20 service on Stratford to Coventry, the service will operate at current timetable in full until the 14th of this month. But however, from that date, the service will no longer be operated by Diamond Bus. Coventry to Solihull service will be undertaken by a different operator on behalf of Transport for West Midlands. Solihull to Stratford service is going to be taken over by Stagecoach on behalf of Warwickshire County Council. The 34 Kingsheath to Birmingham is going to be withdrawn due to the end of the TFWM contract. 35, sadly, Lichfield to Walsall is going to be withdrawn due to the route being unsustainable at current passenger levels since they had the route back, and it's coming to the end since they had the route back in the year 2018 from Central Buses. However, there is going to be a replacement route for the Lichfield area, so I'll let you know when that comes along. There's going to be some timetable amendments on the 61 from West Brom to Perry Bar. So the 61 at West Brom to Perry Bar is going to have some minor timetable changes. And also there's some good news that the 247 route that goes from Redditch to Evesham, I am delighted to announce that the service is finally been saved and the service will be rerouted between Redditch bus station and the Alexandra Hospital via the current 67 route. And it will be reduced frequency over the whole route. So finally that service is being saved. And of course there is no connection between Redditch and Evesham. There's no train link at all. Because without the service it would be a major disaster. and the 67, that service has been withdrawn and been replaced by the rerouted 247 route. The 76A, I'm delighted to announce that it's been saved and will be continued with a reduced frequency between Tamworth and Kingsbury and a revised timetable introduced. 76A early morning and late afternoons continue with a revised timetable. But the sad news, I'm afraid, that Diamond are pulling out of Solihull again. But however, apart from the A1 and the 69 route, so service will no longer be operated. So the 88A, the 88A and the 87A, the 88 and the 88A goes to Walsall Common, while the 87A go to Coventry. These services will no longer be run by Diamond Bus due to the end of the TfWM contract, and the same goes with the 89 Solihull to Coventry. The 94 from Birmingham to Chelmsley Wood will have some timetable changes and minor timetable changes on Saturday mornings on the 202 service from Halzone down to Bromsgrove. 226, however, the service is going to be rerouted on a trial basis to serve Wall Heath. So meaning Diamond is going to be coming back to Wall Heath since they withdrew the 17A recently back in April. So that's going to make a comeback to Wall Heath. And let's hope that it succeeds. So it will serve Wall Heath during Monday to Saturday daytime, and frequency is reduced to every 30 minutes, so it'll be half an hour. Evening and Sunday services will be changed to the 226A and will run via the current existing 226, meaning it will not be serving Wall Heath. The service 424 Perry Bar to Quezlet Asda Supercentre, that service is going to be withdrawn due to the end of the TfWM contract. However, there are still routes under review at present. So the 2 from Bewdley to Kidderminster, that is to be reinstated following the withdrawal of the 8, but it's not officially confirmed. The 8 is unsustainable at current passenger levels and will be withdrawn to be replaced by the 2, but that is still under review at present. The same goes with the 11s and the 12s in Redditch, which are the local services, the 11 to Oswald Mill and the 12 to Aswood Bank. The 52 from Redditch to Kidderminster, that is currently under review, and the 52A from the Alexandra Hospital to the Princess of Wales, and of course the 62, which is the Redditch local service. So those routes are under review at present. And also some good news, Diamond is going to be extending into Burton, taking over from Midland Classic. There will be no changes to any of the routes up there, so routes are remaining as normal at present. So there are quite a handful of routes. And of course, we've got some good news for you guys. As you might know, Yellow Buses had entered administration, but the good news, their rival operator, Moorebus, is going to be taking taken over a handful of routes across Bournemouth, but they're only for emergency tenders, and they're starting from tomorrow, Saturday the 6th of August. So the 1s and 1B from Bournemouth to Christchurch, to Riversmeet via Boscombe, Fisherman's Walk, Southbourne and Cranley Road, and Tuckton, up to 30 minutes each, and common sections of the routes will be every 15 minutes. They've also got the 1A from Bournemouth to Somerford via Boscombe, 2 from Bournemouth to Castle Point via the railway station and Springbourne, 4 from Bournemouth also to Castle Point, 558 Bournemouth to Kingston, 668 Bournemouth to Bearwood, not Bearwood in Birmingham, and of course 737, not the 737 aircraft, which goes on Bournemouth to the international airport. Also, they're doing the 18 from Bournemouth to Broadstone via Westbourne, 33 from Bournemouth to Christchurch, 36 Talbot View Estate to Kingston via Bourne Valley. So those are all the routes, so you can check them out on Moorebus's website. So it's going to be really exciting to see Moorebus having a massive network. As you know, I like Moorebus. I'm a massive fan of Moorebus. I see them when I go down to Swanage. And hopefully next year, if things are going well, if we don't have another major outbreak, but however, I've had COVID, we're hoping that, let's hope another outbreak doesn't come along us, because and then this would mean I'd be able to come down to Swanage and try out the routes down there. So let's see what happens. So once again, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this latest update, and I hope you all looking after yourselves, and I'll see you all soon for more fun here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures.